All right, 7th grade. Today we are going to do our last play posit before we take your test. That does not mean that we are going to take your test anytime super soon. Sometime within the next 2 weeks, definitely before the quarter ends, which on the 20th. We are going to take a test, but probably not until the very least early next week, if not, or I'm sorry, late next week, if not early the week after. So the remainder of this test, we talked about verbs and we talked about adverbs. So the remainder of what we are going to talk about is just identifying prepositions, prepositional phrases, and interjections and conjunctions. So right here, I put the definition of a preposition and a list of common prepositions. And I'd like you to go ahead and pause the video and write these down. And I will check your notes tomorrow to make sure that you wrote these down. Another thing that we need to know about prepositions is sometimes they can be used as either adjectives or I'm sorry, either prepositions as adverbs. So if I said the plane flew above versus above the stove, is the plane, or let's say above the stove, the plane flew. We, in this particular group of sentences, we have above being used as an adverb, and we have an above being used as a preposition. Which one is it? All right, and finally, when we talk about prepositions, we need to talk about prepositional phrases. So a prepositional phrase consists of a preposition, so that's what it begins with. It has to end with a object or an object. And it could also have in it any kind of adjectives that modify the object. So in this particular instance, through is your preposition. The is what it's is the adjective modifying that the object, and looking glass is your object. So if I put it together, it would say, through the looking glass, I saw my friend. So if breaking it down, through is your preposition, looking glass is your object, and the is the adjective that is modifying the object. So there are like 4 types of conjunctions, but we're really only going to be testing on 2. So those are the types that we're going to be testing on, and the rest of this this video is going to be pretty quick. The 2 types of conjunctions are coordinating conjunctions and correlative conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are fanboy conjunctions, for and nor, but or yet so, and correlative conjunctions are the conjunctions that work together in pairs. So really, I would write these down, and you're going to have to be able to identify them, but that's it on those. And finally, we have interjections, which are just like, things that you find in a sentence that sort of, A, interject, meaning that they interrupt the sentence, and B, show strong emotion. So really, all you really need to do for those is to be able to identify them as well. So this is a short video, but it probably deals with a lot of note-taking. I would write everything down, and I will check your notes tomorrow.